What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to African Mojolo with your boy King. I'm back at it again with another one, and this time around, we are talking about a wife must be a bitch, a slut in bed with the husband, of course. I've heard this statement many times. Many times where people, they say the wife is boring, the side chick is doing crazy things in bed. You get it from all angles, the screaming and the whatever. And I'm asking myself if indeed this statement carries water into marriages. The problem is that you can't. If you are like myself and you say, no, I'm happy with what I'm getting in my relationship, you can't in my marriage, you can't necessarily then scale that to other people's marriages. Other people, I've heard horror stories of people having sex once a week. I've heard horror stories of people having sex 3 times a month. I've heard horrific stories of people having sex. Guys, I'm not joking. Having sex 2 times in 2 months. I've had a friend of mine that told me they don't remember when last they were intimate with their partner. I'm talking about married people. Yes, guys, I've got a video to share with you guys today. This queen is saying, "Msadi aibesifebe mo beteng." Woman must be a bitch on the bed and do everything that the husband desires to keep the husband. Let's listen to this.
Mosadi mbeteng aibesifebe. That's why bana ba sa duli. E ba sifebe ka ra ile ka kwa nto ke ra ba ile like bona ba ke thinya go nyela. No the thone ke lapile. Ke kwa botho. Bona. Wena we. Strip.
Yo, guys, you know when you get married, there's that part where you cutting the cake, and there's usually an auntie that comes and presents that ceremony of cutting the cake, and the auntie would say, "Listen, kuku ega monachao, this cake is for your man. Whenever he wants this cake, give it to your man." Well, it is true. Like I always say, men are sexual predators. They are always ready for sex. There's no man with a healthy testosterone level who cannot have sex every day. It's not possible. A man wakes up horny every day. Your man's testosterone level is low if that is not the case. Okay, maybe the older generation, maybe not every day, but let me say 2 to 3 times a week. I'm still a young man. I'm in my mid-30s, so I can tell you about every day because the testosterone level is good. We are healthy. We are gymming. No sugar, no high blood pressure, no obesity, no nothing like that. So those things come into play when it comes to the testosterone level. So there's 2 things that come to play here with this sex issue. The problem that I have is that let's say you married a modest girl that was not exposed to the club life, was not exposed to multiple boyfriend, was never exposed to crazy things, and you married her very early. But you as the man, you've been around, you've seen a little bit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 women, so you have tasted a lot of cakes. So there is that level of experience that you have over your wife, and your wife is thinking some of the things are a little bit bitchy, so she does not want to appear as a bitch. The issue of today is that porn is easily accessible. Men and women watch porn all the time, and then some of the the things that people watch on the porn films, they want to go and do it in bed, but there is no communication between men and women. Whether it is trying anal, trying toys, trying vibrate, whatever it is that you have watched, and it turns you on as you're watching it. It can affect you mentally if you go to the bed and you don't get those things that you're watching on porn. It's a topic. It's a topic, Bazalwane. But it's things that we need to talk about as African people, because I don't want to say sex has evolved, but you have to move with the time when it comes to this sex issue in the bed. Especially you ladies. Your men must crave intimacy with you all the time. All the time, my queens. All the time. And that goes without saying, So best thing to do is communicate. How you can use the communication? You can use the communication after watching a film. Maybe there's a sex scene. You can set it up. Actually, watch a film. Maybe there's a sex scene there, and you spark the conversation with that. If you and your person, like my person, you've been friends before dating and all of that stuff, you are friendly with each other in terms of how you talk. You can just bring it up and say, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And the queen gives you idea. Most of the time, 99% of the time, the ladies will say, okay, let's try it. Let's try it. I don't know what you guys get from men, but most of the time, the ladies will say, okay, let's try it. Understand? Because I always believe there's a little bitchinyana in your wife that must be taken out. Yes, I said it. So men like that. Wild sex, crazy sex, new things, new positions, women on top, women on the bottom, whatever position you guys think there is there. A man would like to think that they have tried it all. You can just imagine if your man goes out and falls in love with Lerato, and or even it's in a one light stand and Lerato shows your man flames. She shows him flames. And then she comes back to you, the Nando's full chicken. And it's the same old type of a thing. No, it's not gonna work, ladies. We need to upgrade. So totally agree with what the queen is saying. You need to be a bitch in bed. You need to spark your sexual life, because I'm telling you, marriage is glued to that. Once that intimacy, the spark in the intimacy is gone, forget about the marriage. Forget about the relationship. It's gone. And the longer we stay apart from the sexual intimacy, the worse it is going to be, the harder it's going to be difficult to come back together. Sleep with someone that you love for years and then stay 5 months without having sex with that person. The spark goes. You're going to be attracted to Thabo, Themba, Ubanbani, and other men. It's just human nature. It's human nature. It's how God has formed us. So you guys will tell me what you think on the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in on African Mojolo with your boy King. Don't forget, guys, that African Mojolo will humble you.